Gemini, welcome into your reading. Where is your current path taking you? Meaning every choice that you've made or are currently making, maybe decisions that you are making now, the actions that you are taking, the thoughts that you are thinking, where is this taking you in your life? And that's what we're going to be looking into. If you have come into this reading as well, I do believe, and I do ask spirit guides to guide the right person to my reading. It's a very small selective group of people that will always come into my readings. There is a message here for you, okay? That's why you're here. So let's get into that and find out what that is for you and what's going on in your world and where is this path taking you. So first of all, what's going on here? Wow. Gemini, what's happening here? I'm shocked, actually, with regards to what cards have come out here. The first card coming out is called Grieving. I don't know what this is for you. It can be exactly what it says. You could have lost somebody here, and you're currently, because you've got that butterfly there, there's a transformation taking place here. You could currently be actually in the process of letting either someone go, having actually lost somebody, a relative, a family member, somebody you love. Apologies, and I'm very, very sorry that has happened. I have experienced that in my life as well, and it never gets better. It always feels like, if you think about the person that you lost, it feels like now. It never feels, even if 20 years go by, the emotions will always be the same. So grieving can be the loss of a person. It can be the loss of a love. It can be the loss of a life that you've lived. It can be the loss of a dream, the loss of something. It's about loss. It's about losing something. And as you are moving through this process, I don't know how, you want to know where your path is taking you. Your journey is going to be something else. You've been in this energy of not being okay with the grieving. Something here has been lost. It can be, grieving also happens to people when they have been married and they've had a family, and then the relationship comes falling down, and they end up realizing that it is no more, and they have to let it go, and it's not working. And that also is a grieving that takes place, a loss of who you thought you were, grieving. But moving on the road that you are moving on, give yourself time, because you are getting a beautiful card out here. I'm absolutely blown away by the cards that have come out. You've got this blessing energy coming in here. So you are going to receive, even after all this loss that you've experienced here, a blessing of some kind. And we're going to see how that affects your life. And the last card to come out here is empowerment. For me, I'm like, you getting your life somewhere else, you becoming an extremely strong person, and you, in some kind of way, your journey here is going to take an interesting twist, I think, with this empowerment energy. So let me just get my cards in the proper position. I do feel like there's a lot going on with you. I feel like there's a lot going on with you right now, Gemini. There's a lot of transformation going on in current energy with this grieving energy. I feel like this could still, for some of you, be coming. But I feel like you are aware of something being lost. You're aware of something that's not working. For some of you, it's like you're in a job, your career, and you just know it's like that's done. I'm not going to be able to keep doing this anymore. My business is not working. This relationship, I know it's over, kind of feeling. And I feel like it's that feeling that something's going to end. For others of you, you're in that, this ending. It's a very interesting reading. Let's have a look and see what's going on here. All right, very interesting vibes coming up here. Wow. You are going to let go of a lot of pain. I can pick that up here. The King of Wands comes up here. I'm going to get a clarify for this energy. This can represent a person in your life that could be no longer here. It can be male or female energy, mostly associated to male energy, but it can also be tied to if it's a woman's energy, a very strong person, but also very charismatic, very charming kind of energy, a very outspoken, fiery energy. Can be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius person. This can also be the reality that you're grieving about. If it's not like a person's energy, it can be the reality that you lost. Okay, and I feel like whatever this is, it did hit you kind of hard because you've got this Hierophant rocking up here in that reverse position. I feel like it hit you, it left a confusion with you here with regards to understanding to why something has happened, and there's a loss, almost like a loss of maybe faith or a loss of spiritual belief in some kind of way, because you're feeling like, why did this have to happen kind of energy. So I do want to get some clarifiers out here for you before we go even on. I want to get more information out with regards to this energy. I think at this current moment in time, with the Hierophant being there, there's like an energy of, why did this have to happen? Why did this happen? This is a very, very specific reading, okay? And it's almost like I don't understand the understanding of why something had to happen. You know, one thing you must know, if this is a loss of a person, it's a given thing. When we come here, there is a beginning and there's an ending. And there is no accident. No accident whatsoever. Everything is divine order, divine timing. We have to break away from this. We have to wake up, okay? We have to break away from this understanding of reality as only what we can see. Because even ourselves, we are going to go on this journey of leaving here, and we're going to move somewhere else. We're going to have this experience as if it's happening to us for the first time. And in the meantime, we have done this many, many times. Some people have done it thousands of times, where they've come here, complete amnesia, do not remember absolutely anything, come into this world innocent, but carrying wisdom, but not knowing it. The Hierophant, you know, and going to this experience and leaving again and waking up after. It's almost like we're in a dream, okay? When you go to bed at nighttime and you're sleeping, you do not know that you're dreaming, isn't it? When you're dreaming and you're having a dream, sometimes you can become lucid and wake up in a dream and go, am I dreaming right now? You know what I mean? That's enlightenment in everyday life. That becomes enlightenment, because if you can wake up in a dream, you can wake up in this reality and realize it's also another layer of a dream. And sometimes the thought in a spiritual sense of when you actually leave here one day, you move over, you wake up. You just had your wake up, and you wake up and you go, oh, I was just dreaming all that. Oh my, all that. Imagine your whole life is just a dream. How do you know you're not dreaming right now? You don't know that. You're going to know that when you wake up again into another layer of another dream. And you keep going back to sleep at nighttime and you fall back into a dream. You're reborn again, another person in another dream doing something else, crazy stuff going on in your dream. And you wake up again the following morning and you realize it was all a dream, and you remember your dream and you're like, whoa, God has started looking at it from another point of view. Okay. All right. So let's see. All right, there's a definite negative, very negative situation here tied to the King of Wands. It can be, like I said, something that happened here that was just very bad. It was not okay. You carried a heavy burden. If somebody did pass, it feels like there was some kind of negativity attached to their passing. It was like something was not right with their passing. And it seemed like, I don't know, you know, what happened there, you know. For others of you, it's like you had to walk away from your dream. You had to walk away from what this was. You had to walk away from the reality that you thought was so absolutely perfect. And it's almost like you had to just take what you had and leave it behind, regretting, looking back at it in this grieving process of, whoa, again, the upside down Hierophant tied to the Eight of Cups, the clarification energy coming in on point, meaning there is a not a misunderstanding, but not understanding. And I cannot blame you. I'm also like sometimes in my own life, but why did this have to happen, you know? And sometimes in our like current understanding of life and our current wisdom that we carry, in this form, we don't really see all the answers to that. But there's definitely something here that you had to walk away from, that you do not understand why. Okay, definitely a hard energy. The blessings coming in here is a solving of like a big problem. Okay, whoa, you're reading. Oh, guys, I just saw something how like this is unbelievable. Got a hard reading, but one of the blessings coming in here is stability for you. With the Ten of Swords clarifying this energy, there is definitely a blessing of financial stability. And I feel like it is going to ease the burden here that you have been carrying. It's almost like there's definitely financial blessing coming in. And I feel like it's going to make you at least be able to start to create and move on. You won't be so stuck as well. If this is a loss of a person, it's not going to take the place of a person, but you're going to be able to start like a new reality for yourself. You're going to be able to move on in life, and maybe just, it's almost like this energy of like, let me live the life that this person would have wanted me to live, and now I've got the means to do so. Stability, financial blessing. With the other energies coming in here of like a loss of a life, you're going to be given a blessing of financial blessing here. Even if it's a life that you wanted so badly and you're like, now I don't have this life, I've lost it. I feel like this is going to solve some kind of major painful time that you've been through. It also enables you to solve a lot of problems that you have been dealing with, so that you can move forward. Cancer coming in here with the Chariot card. You see how this reading is, it's really falling into place. There's been something that you're trying to deal with here in the Five of Swords. It can be a lot of problems, a lot of things on your journey, but there's also problems at the time of this financial blessing that comes in here. It's long-term stability that comes in just at the right time, that enables you to leave a cycle behind. It enables you to solve some problems that are happening currently around you, like things, and move on in your life. Have a new beginning and move forward on your path. This whole journey is going to empower you. There's a lot of like hard cards in this reading. I'll be honest with you. There's a lot of tough energies going on here. Clarifying this card here, the empowerment, we've got the Nine of Swords showing up in the reverse position. This is fear. It's fear-based energy, really. The Nine of Swords always shows up as having had pain happen to you, having had maybe even people hurt you, or situations going on here that just leaves you really, really in fear for the future. Especially when it comes to, because clarifying this is your Seven of Pentacles, your long-term life success, your long-term life stability, financial and otherwise, okay, and where you are going, and a lot of like, where is my life taking me here? And I feel both of these cards showing up here in the reverse position for me. This is part of where you're going to become empowered. You're not going to have that fear anymore because of this Queen about where your life is going. You're going to have an opening happen here. And it's almost like you're going to be like, you know what? There's definitely a cycle ending where I am going to let go of a lot of things in my life. Again, it comes in Ten of Wands. You got a Ten of Wands, you got a Ten of Swords, you got an Eight of Cups, you've got a Chariot card. All these cards are talking about letting a lot of things go, letting a lot of difficulties go, letting a lot of painful energies go. And in this process, you're receiving a blessing. And it's not only just a blessing, I do believe it's financial, a blessing of financial energy, but the financial energy gives you this ability to be able to make choices and decisions as you can, so you can move forward in your life. It's also taking you to another life, okay, that's just as good as what you actually wanted. We've got two King of Wands. For some of you, there will be somebody else who enters your world, can even be your child, that will really fulfill you. But oh yes, okay, if this is a loss of a person, they just come in here I just hear Spirit Guide saying, we should hear what they're saying. They say, oh yes, there is. I'm unreplaceable, but I'm replacing myself with you. I'm going to send somebody else into your world that's going to take the place of me. Never be me, never replace me, but fulfill you and give you what I cannot. I will work through them. Whew. You see, I'm getting emotional for you. Okay, so blow my mind if that's a loss. Okay, there is someone else coming in here that they're sending. Please trust this person. When they send this person, they will remind you a lot of them as well. For others of you, if this is a loss of like the dream that you had in your life of what you wanted your life to be like, you're getting another one. It's not the same deck, okay? We've got two different decks here. Different decks, okay? But it's just exactly as good as what you wanted. It's exactly the kind of life that you wanted. Even though you couldn't get the one here, you will still get the one in the future where you're going to be just as happy about it as you were here. But there we go. Thank you so much. Beautiful Gemini. I hope this one helps you. I hope it guides you. I know you're going on a bit of a tough journey. I can actually see, and I got even emotional in your reading with all of this. I can feel the energy of your passed on loved one very strongly in the reading here, if there is a passed on loved one, or the energy of yourself and the loss that you've experienced here. I know that you are being taken forward. You are going to have openings open up for you here. You are going to have this blessing getting given to you. And this whole journey is going to empower your energy. You're going to have another life that's exactly also aligned to what you want, and it's where you want to be. So allow this to take place for you. Allow yourself to learn this lesson or this understanding of how things go. It is unfortunately how it is here in this world. We come here without understanding why. And I think part of your journey as well in this empowerment for me is also going to be a deeper understanding of things that maybe we don't have comprehension about. You're just going to gain this like wisdom about it because of your journey as well. And it's still going to lead you, especially when you get to that other King of Wands there, it's going to lead you to this other reality where that's also exactly what you wanted. Sometimes we might want, like say we had a relationship and we wanted this beautiful relationship in this card here, and it doesn't work out, and we have to grieve the loss of that love and the loss of that reality. And then we think we'll never get it, we think it will never happen. But somewhere in the future, it does happen, just not with the person that you thought it was with. So you still get what you want, it's just different in some kind of way. That is still coming in for you. There we go, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this one helps and guides you. I am also asking Spirit Guide to send you healing energy, to send you the gift of this blessing, and to give you that power of that empowerment as you are moving forward. Sending my love to you as well, and I will see you next time. Bye.